Okay, so I have just a few papers to paint and I have a few new supplies. I got this set this spring. It's Amsterdam Pearls and I have not opened it yet, so I wanted to try those. That should be super fun. And then these are little punch outs. My children got some Happy Meals at McDonald's, and they had a little Mario and Luigi like bingo game, and the little bingo pieces, or tic-tac-toe, or I'm not sure, the little pieces came out here, and I was like, oh, instant stencil, yay! And I have some Punchinella, and that's about it. So I have some book pages from the garden book and a couple of graph paper, because I love me some graph paper, and a card. So here we go. I kind of wanted to put down a coat of neutral, so I was thinking I would just, but yeah, these need to be really stirred up, but kind of just scrape some neutrals down. Yeah, I like that. And probably I might do the other side of the page, just so I can use the page in a junk journal. So we'll see. These really need, I have not painted in so long. I miss painting paper. So, but thanks Malia, she was doing it, and I was like, oh, I had been wanting to do that anyway, and if Malia's doing it, I need to do it. It's not fair, Mom, she gotta do it, right? Just kidding, I hate that, it's not fair. I really hate that. Okay, so these are just Americana, this is Natural Buff, and I like this color. There we go, better. So I love Painty papers. I just, they dry pretty quickly if you scrape them. Well, so if you just scrape, 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 they usually dry pretty quickly. And so I was just going to get a base coat down and then put some of those pearls on it to see. I'll put another, this one is Oyster Beige. So maybe I'll put these even in the garden journal. I need like a leaf stencil. If anybody has a good leaf stencil they would recommend, something small, I need to get one of those. So this was Oyster Buff. Okay. Put that down there. This is fun. I love doing this. I was gonna kind of use this purple, it's Wisteria, as a neutral. I know it's not a neutral, but just use it as a base coat, I guess. Maybe I'll say that. And that's beautiful. Just get a layer down on the back and let it dry for a minute. I so miss this. Okay, which one's drier? That one's drier. So we'll do a little bit more purple for a base coat. So thanks Malia for doing it, because I was thinking about it this morning when I woke up. I was actually thinking about it when I fell asleep too. So that just needs to dry. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have the air conditioner on. Because it's a little warm here today. So that, let's do this oyster. Ooh, that was too much. Okay. Way too much. get out, let's see here, we'll get out a sponge and use that the left behinds of that McDonald's toy. So I miss doing this. I miss doing my jelly plate. It just hasn't been the same when you're the mom of 2 kids. That's your focus. And I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. But, okay. Somewhat dry. Okay, so now I'm going to get a sponge. Man, I don't even know where I put my sponges. It's been that long. Here's one. We'll just cut off the end. Excusez-moi. Por favor. There we go. So, here we go. Here's that little thing. Oh, I could use this. This is Ranger's Distress Paint Sponge Sugar. And this is the only one I have of this, and it's one of those daubers. I kind of really actually like it because you can daub like this. I don't think they make them anymore. Who knows? I'm trying to stay away from the craft stores. Stay away, right? Oh, that's beautiful. So I've had this for a good many years, and there's still lots of paint left. Okay, and then I was thinking about, you know, just doing one of those. Okay, ooh, look at that. Yes, can you see that? That was just for me rubbing. That's great. Okay, so then let's do some light green dots. So I'm going to put the paint on my card here. We'll just pounce, as they say. It's a very nice bright green. This one is Americana Citron Green. Oh yeah, love that one. Just some little dots. Probably shaking the camera as I'm dotting. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of things outside with my children. Some gardening. We have carrots growing and bell pepper. And what else do we have going on? That one's we have tomatillos and tomatoes and blueberries and strawberries and raspberries. 2 different kinds of raspberries. We didn't know we had 2 different kinds, but one raspberry is more like a salmon berry in color, but it's still a raspberry. But anyway, so that's been fun. What else do we have up there? So many things. We have a very tiny backyard, but we like it that way because then we don't have to mow very much lawn or worry about it too much. It takes very low maintenance. So that's good, right? Low maintenance is good for me in my life. But just, we have raised beds and some in-ground beds. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to flip it over and rub. Yep. Got a little circles there too. That's fun. Got a little negative. And I have a few flowers, a dahlia. I have, oh, I have grapes. I have grapevines. The people that lived here before put in grapevines, and they're table grapes, and we do eat them, and there's a lot of them when they come in. So that's fun. And I think I'm going to try the punchinella now. So this is punchinella. It's like when they punch out the sequins. This is the left behind, the negative. And I love it. It's great little circles. Just a little bit of some color. So yeah, I've been wanting to just paint papers. To me, it's so freeing to paint paper. Let's see, we'll turn it over and rub. So, and some people say, well, what do you use it for? Well, first of all, I don't have to use it for anything, do I? No, I don't. I got a little bit. I got a little bit on there. I can just do it and not have a purpose for it, and I'm cool with that. Or I can use it in my junk journals, or I can use it as a background for a card, or an ATC. So, I mean, I'm just making art. Does art need a purpose? The purpose is the art. And that's what I tell people all the time. And for me, my personal way of making art is that I enjoy the process. So to me, it's not about the product. Although I like finishing a product and having a product, and I do sell things on Etsy, but that's not my sole goal. That is not my sole goal. So my goal is stress relief and enjoyment, and I just love colors and shapes and pattern and texture, and so that's what you get when you get my art. There's nothing on this side, really. There's some pink. Let's do a little purple. So yeah, I think it helps me slow down, it helps me relax, and it helps me refocus, and I need all those things in my life, and probably you do too. So no big secret there. Benefits of art are wide. You know what else I could make is little envelopes out of these. Sometimes that's really fun to make envelopes. Tuck spots, pockets, that kind of thing. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I was thinking when this dries, let's see. So first of all, I have this paint. So I am going to just scrape it on here. Sometimes when I'm making these, I like to go to my washi stash because I have washi tape like everybody else. Get it out. These are some of my less favorite ones. And I like to get these out and put them in a layer. So let's get some kind of naturey, florally things. Apples. There's some greens and blues. These are not my prized washi, I guess I'll say it that way. That's pretty green and brown. There's some, I love that one actually. There's some birds and some flowers. because I'm going to paint over them, so I don't want my prized, I like that one too a lot, washi to be painted over, but at the same time, I want to use it, so that's probably good for now. I have some Halloween ones in here. Oh, whoops, here's some more nature-y ones. Okay, so I want to use it, and so this is a perfect project to use it on. So I just end up, sometimes I'll use a little bit of glue. It hinders the like quick creative part of it, but it's okay. This needs glue. You could use paint too. That would be an option. And actually my favorite glue to use for this is I'm just going to use my favorite glue. Why not? Is this Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive, because it's quick dry. This is barely even sticky anymore. Somebody was saying, I was watching a video recently, use your washi because eventually it won't be sticky anymore. I didn't even think about that. And I'm so glad they said that, because I need to use my washi. Oh, that's beautiful there. You know, I need to use it. Use it or lose it, man. Oh, this one's pretty too. It has bird cages and flowers and birds. So yeah, I didn't realize that the washi's gonna like not stick. Now you can still use it like this, but somebody was also saying that it might stick together, or I don't know. It's clearly not the most expensive product. It's not archival. So let me see. I hope I'm still recording. Yep, still recording. Put it up a little bit. So it is Monday, but I'm a teacher, so I'm not working in the summer. Although I do go to classes in the summer. I am a very, very, very underpaid, highly educated teacher. Because I'll tell you what, I have a master's degree and they are definitely not paying me for my education. Even though you'd think they would, since don't you want the people that teach the children to be educated? But yeah, anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Sorry, I should keep this totally drama free. I'm not bitter about it. I knew going in that it wouldn't be a high-paying job. No teacher becomes a teacher for the money. However, I'm still paying my student loans, and you know, life is expensive, and yeah, teachers don't get really paid for the work they do and the education that they have to do it, because no teacher, you can't be a teacher unless you're college educated, at least not in Washington State at all. So that's pretty. I like that washi. So anyway, I am off for the summer and playing around with my children. And trying to use up my supplies and not buy anything. But man, when you're not working on a daily basis, it's so tempting to go buy supplies. Yeah. Super tempting. Super duper tempting. Okay. This is little apples, and it says thank you. Oh, that's really sticky. Thank you very much. That is very sticky. So, I have had this one for a long. I don't know what brand any of these are. They're not any fancy brand though. Some of them I did get when I took a trip to Canada a couple years ago. I treated myself to a trip to Canada just across the border to take a class from Dina Wakely, and I have a video of what I ended up making. You can find that in my videos, and it was fun. It was definitely like I drove there in the early morning, had to cross the border. You know, it was a road trip by myself, and spent a couple hours in the class. Great class. It's nice to learn from other artists or just experience other artists. I really enjoy that. So I think I got this in Canada on my way there or my way back. I think I maybe even stopped in like a kind of like a Walmart, or I don't know what it was, but essentially a grocery store. Got some food for my long drive home and saw this washi tape. So some of this is from that, and it is not very sticky. So I'm glad I thought to glue it. But yeah, so this kind of reminds me of my little trip for myself. I was so glad I got to do that. It was at the Clipper Street scrapbooking company, I think. I don't know. But I think it says in the video. But fun. And they have artists come, so that's really nice. Okay, I'm feeling another one up here. And then we'll do more paint. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I really want to try to live stream just because I think it'd be fun. So after I get my studio a little bit more set up, I'm going to try to figure that out. But, you know, with kids and stuff, I'm sure it'll be a while from now. Okay. Okay, let's do the other side real quick. And then I'm going to use these Amsterdam acrylics. I got it at the art teacher conference that I went to. If you remember me telling you all that. I went to an art teacher conference sometime in the last year, maybe 6 months. And Amsterdam, I think Amsterdam was the vendor, or it could have been, who else? Blick was there. Oh, well, all the companies were there, but they had some samples. I don't think Amsterdam was actually there. But they gave me a sample, because they give teacher samples, because you know I teach different painting and such, so I do buy things for my classroom, although I wouldn't buy those paints for my kiddos at school because they're expensive, and my kids at school are just learning to paint. Wow, that's some sticky washi tape. I think I'm just gonna rip it off. My hands are so sticky from the glue and everything. It's so fun to get messy. So fun. Okay. Okay, this one has two. This one has two-sided. Let's do something on this one. What do we have here? I really like this washi tape a lot. The colors on it. So, I'm just thinking if this were in a book, you know, this would be the center here, right here would be the center. And so, do I want the washi tape to go across the center or just on one side? I think I'm going to put it across the center on this one. Like that. Okay, so now I'm going to get these out. Ooh, we've got silver and okay, beautiful. Okay, so this one is pearl white, pearl yellow, pearl red, pearl blue, pearl violet, pearl green. Let's start with the pearl green. Just gonna scrape. Okay, it's real light pearl. There's probably no way. You know what? I think I have another light to turn on. Ha 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 ha. There, now you can see the pearl. That's fun. Okay. Let's try pearl blue. I knew I had something missing. Sorry, guys. No light. That's kind of a blue violet. That's beautiful. There, you can see it. So definitely, I mean, I figured it wouldn't be like colored. So I could mix these with some other colors, which is maybe what I'll do. That would be fun to mix them. Right in here I can see it, yeah. So just a thin layer, that's fun. So one layer, one side's pearlized. Let's go back and do the other side. And I would like to do, let's try pearl red. I have no idea. It's obviously not red, so oh, I was gonna wipe off. Okay, so see what the pearl red does. I bet it's, oh yeah, it's like pinky, and that's beautiful on the purple paint. That is gorgeous. So it's just going to give the papers a little sheen, make them look a little more special, which, you know, when they're in a journal, that'll be nice. I like the pearl red. Pearl blue. Let's do pearl yellow. And I'm going right over the washi. It's kind of a goldy yellow. I don't know if you can see that one. But that's great. Okay, so another layer done. Now let's go back to the cap on the glue. Put the glue away. I was thinking about don't have any other stencils here. Do I? 1 minute. Probably a long video for some of you, but that's okay. I was thinking about doing some circles with like a cap like this. So I'll just start with the purple. So that's another quick and easy way. Just get a cap. Start. I like to go right over the washi tape. So I just go right over the washi. You can see that. It's a little purple. So I'm not going to do purple on that side. I'll do purple on this side. There we go. That'll take a little longer to dry. It's just a little bit thicker application of paint. That's okay by me. Clearly I'm not an exact painty paper person. I don't think anybody's an exact painty paper person, but okay, that was good. That's a good little circle. So that is like a top from I bet it's for this one, for a tacky glue that I forgot to put on. But I'm also going to do something a little bit more. So if you ever run out of washi tape, you can do this. I'm just going to do this with this washi tape because it's not my favorite. I don't really care. I'm going to get my green and you can do it two ways. You can take your sponge and go along the edge and get like a light circle. You can dip it right in, but I'm liking this right now, so that's great. So we'll go on this side. I usually actually make a lot more painty paper. I usually have 10. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4 out. But I usually have like 10 out. Papers so that they dry in between. Really light application of paint anyway. So this is how I do my painty paper. And I mean, this is what I kind of learned from Shelly at Crafting Mamas, and kind of learned a little bit from Patty Tolley Parrish, and kind of learned a little bit from Shannon Green, and you know, just like everybody who's out there. And then I just make my own. So let's see. So that washi tape will probably forever be changed, but I don't care. That's cool. What else was I going to do? Let me see. Pause 1 second. So I have these tools here, and this one says 10, 10, 10. I don't know where I've gotten them. I've had them for a long time, but they're like rubbery tips. So I was thinking, I just wanted to put a little bit of pink on, and maybe I will mix some of this with, woo, that's a lot of pink, with some of these. This one's the violet. Let me get another card. There we go. So I'm just going to mix with this. Get a little shimmer in there. So yeah, those are really nicely shimmered Amsterdam paints. And I was just going to make some marks. And you can make, it's like almost like a fingerprint. So there's that tool. This one's like a slice. So I'm spreading. And this one is, I don't even know. Oh, I hear my daughter. Okay, it's time for me to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.